Hi everyone, this is Daniel Scranton, and I've got Kalyandra here too. And I'm not sure who we're going to channel for you today. We're going to see who comes through me. Here I go. Yes. 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 We are here for you. We are the creators. We are a 12th dimensional collective of non physical beings. And we are here to help. You have been on a path for a very long time. Your path did not begin when you woke up in this lifetime. Your path began so long ago that it would be difficult to quantify it in a number of years. The journey is always changing because you enjoy variety and you enjoy challenges. You do want to fathom how old you really are so that you can understand how wise you really are, how masterful you really are. In order to do that, you must see yourself as being bigger than this singular incarnation would indicate. You are meant to see yourself as a multidimensional, eternal, infinite being. You are meant to see and feel yourself as light and love. That doesn't mean you need to destroy your ego or bury your ego, but it does mean that you need to use that sense of self that the ego is to expand, to move into your natural self. Your true self is divine. Your true self is everything. And therefore, when you at least open up to that idea, you can take yourself and your life less seriously and start enjoying the fun ride that you are on. Now, we know that you have to make it fun because it's not always presenting itself to you as a giant amusement park. But when you consider how much you have already done, how much you have already achieved as an eternal being, you must realize that making this life fun and enjoyable is a small task by comparison to how much you have already accomplished. You need to give yourselves more credit and elevate your sense of self without getting caught up in spiritual ego. Spiritual ego would tell you that you are the savior, that you are better or more spiritual than everyone else. You don't want to get caught up in that egoic trap either. We're all source and we are all one, and there's nothing higher than that. And you don't have to figure out who you've been in every dimension and every lifetime in order to know yourself. You do want to feel for the love that you are in order to know yourself more completely. And that's something that is a lifelong pursuit. You want to know yourself as love in the face of hate, in the face of discrimination, in the face of abandonment. These are real challenges. These are the things that your life is really about. And yes, as a result of doing all of that work of just being yourself in the face of whatever is in front of you, you do get to ascend. You get to know yourself as more experientially and in a more permanent way than you do when you just choose love in a particular moment. Now, people there on earth often get caught up in what they are supposed to do, but it is so much more important for you to focus on who you are supposed to be, and then let the doing come from that. But don't see the doing as what life is all about. You can also see the expression of the true self as being significant, because it is. And that can be expressed in a smile, in kind words that you speak, in compassion that you feel, or healing that you send. Relax and know that you are loved, because you are love. And don't get so caught up in the details of your life, of anyone's life. You don't even need to get caught up in the human condition and the human struggle that you sometimes see all of humanity embroiled in. Because it's all good. It's all serving the greater good. The highest good will always be served, whether you ask that it be or not. If we were to summarize and give you our teachings in a nutshell, we would say, be curious about yourselves. Be curious about life. Be curious about exploring who and what you really are. And don't worry about mistakes or missteps. Don't worry about getting it wrong. Because as we said, it always serves the highest good. And you can tell whether you are moving towards that highest good or not by how you are feeling in the moment. We are the creators, and we love you very much. Everyone. For those of you who've never met them before, the creators are, well, that was a bit long. The creators are the ones that I channeled initially back in 2010, and they've been with me ever since. And I work with them in group events and client sessions. They're a 12th-dimensional non-physical collective, just like they said, but it took me a while to figure out who they were or to even come up with that name for them. I've got some announcements to make. I've got a 50% off sale going on right now on danielscranton.com. Use this code LOVE, L-O-V-E, at checkout. Click apply coupon, and you'll see it take the 50% off whatever you've got in your cart, assuming it's eligible for the code. And anything else you then subsequently put in your cart, you'll see the code will be applied automatically. The sale is not covering upcoming events, which I've got a few to tell you about. The full moon manifestation event is the first one on the 28th at danielscranton.com/full moon. All links are also in the description on YouTube below. So that is a 1-hour event on Zoom where we gather and I talk about manifestation practices at the beginning, and then I channel for an hour for everyone's intentions for the manifestation event. And you can choose 1, 2, or 3 intentions and send them to me via email. Make sure you do that part so I know what everyone's intentions are that I'm channeling for. So then on the 30th, the advanced group channeling class with the Arcturian Council is at danielscranton.com/learn. That's a 2-hour event. It's recorded. If you can't make it live, you get the recording and you can practice with the recording forever with that same recording. And they take you through exercise after exercise to get you to channel different beings and collectives. Then I've got on the 31st the satsang and guided group meditation for Israel and Palestine at danielscranton.com/satsang, SATSANG is how that's spelled. And that's also a 1-hour event on Zoom. All these are recorded and sent out afterwards. The reason I don't make them eligible for the coupon code is because there's not always a sale going on and they're already priced pretty affordably. And then I've got the Learn to Channel Mega Course in November 28th, but it's got early bird pricing going on right now at $388.88 for that one. Kalayandra wants some attention. That's at danielscranton.com/mega. We're headed off for a nice weekend getaway, the family, to the beach. As soon as I'm done working today, we're piling into the car and driving 2 hours up the coast. So I'm going to sign off now and get ready for my first client of the day. This is the earliest I think I've ever made a video. Take care, everybody. I love you. Namaste. Be well. Subscribe to the YouTube if that's where you're watching, and I'll see you in a couple days.